Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the full moon in Gemini that is taking place on the 4th of December. It is at 13 degrees. You can check where 13 degrees of Gemini is in your chart and 13 degrees of Sagittarius. That will help give you some additional information. So, this message is for Scorpio for the full moon in Gemini. Let's see what energies want to come out. It feels like a lot of stuff wants to show up. I had a lot of cards fighting to get out. So, the first card that is showing up is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel there's an incoming offer. This has been a long time coming. I feel right at this point, maybe you have given, I hope that you haven't lost hope in a situation or something like that, but it does give me that feeling, an energy of feeling a little bit discouraged right now. And I feel like that's about to change. I feel like there is an offer and an opportunity that's coming through for you, and it is going to require you to make a choice. I'm also feeling right now there's a lot of things that you are juggling, like you're trying to really keep things in check and balance, that sort of energy. So I feel like this can be like that opportunity somebody has been waiting for. If you've been really feeling like you're walking a tight wire, like you're really juggling a lot of things back and forth, hoping on, wishing, praying on an opportunity, a situation, moving forward, some sort of enhancement in some way, shape, or form. I do feel like that's coming in for you. We have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there is, I feel like a sigh of relief. Like I feel like a lot of emotional pressure is relieved or released, that sort of energy. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we have for you. I feel like there's an opportunity for a fresh start in some way. Um, I definitely feel like it has that energy of feeling at peace, like comfortable, emotionally satisfied, stable, something like that is how it's feeling to me. Wow, I do not know why this came out of nowhere. Hell no. Wow. Okay, it showed up. So there is that Capricorn energy, the devil energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Underneath the Eight of Pentacles is the King of Swords with the Nine of Swords to the world. It's all sitting right here. It's all sitting right there. Underneath all of that was the Strength card and the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is talking about an individual who has just weathered a storm that was riddled with betrayals, sabotage. I feel like there was this toxic energy that somehow was interfering or causing problems when it came to, I feel, somebody's finances, right? It does feel like it had an impact on someone's financial situation, whatever this is, somebody's work, right? Like if this is somebody who was trying to hurt somebody using a financial manipulative tactic, like they could have got someone fired from their job, or they could have did something that really messed with someone's financial stability, security. It does show up. I see the Eight of Pentacles, something somebody was working on, something like that. I feel like somebody is in deep regret right now, and I also feel this energy of someone is really afraid. They're being haunted. There is an ending of this cycle, so that's that energy where I feel somebody has weathered the storm. They've had the strength. They've persevered through whatever this was, and because of the different energies that I've seen showing up in here, um, I'm feeling like it was pretty intense. Like this is the like this is definitely, you're seeing the devil right there, right? Like this is a very toxic energy. That's an energy that just wants to, destroy anything and everything for whatever reason. Who knows, right? So let's keep moving forward because I do feel like you've persevered. I feel like this cycle is closing out. I feel like there's an opportunity that's happening. And I'm almost getting this withering away of this devil energy. We're going to get more clarity coming up in the near future. So we're going to keep going. That next card is the Page of Swords. So I feel there's something coming in for you. I feel you're heading towards it. And whatever this toxic energy is, I feel like it wants to come in and stop it. I don't feel like it's going to happen. The Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. I've seen the King of Swords. I'm seeing the Emperor. I'm kind of feeling there's a professional, like, whether this person was an investigator, somebody involved in the law, something like that. I definitely feel like there is, somebody seeing what's happening, and it's definitely got its eye on this toxic energy right there, that devil. Somebody right here, when I'm seeing this Page of Swords as well, I do feel there's an energy that could be, I feel like a go between. Like this feels to me like an energy of somebody who is, like collecting information to maybe run it back to this toxic person, this toxic energy. It's giving me that. It's kind of like I feel, yes, I'm 10 toes down with that. I feel like there is somebody you're going to have to use some discernment. Maybe you're already feeling something. I'm getting the sense that somebody's little spidey senses are just making them feel a certain sort of way, but they can't really put their finger on why. I feel like it's important to pay attention to all of that because I do feel like you are right. You are accurate. You see what this is. This is the Eight of Cups showing up next, and that is telling me you are walking away from this situation. You are turning your back. There is no emotion, like no emotional connection in a situation with this toxic energy, this toxic person, that sort of thing. I feel like even like it just feels to me like even more so because whatever you discover, whatever this full moon illuminates or brings forth for truth and clarity, it's Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to become aware of who this toxic energy was. I kind of feel you already know who this is, or you have a vibe about it, or something like that. But nonetheless, I do feel like there will be exposure for this toxic energy, and I feel like what will be exposed is what they were doing to interfere, intercept, to slow you down, to stop, block, or something like that. You, as far as growing and establishing something to do with finances, something to do with, within your work or within your finances, your resources. And sometimes people can just keep draining you and draining you and draining you, right? Even if your employment hasn't gone down or anything like that, they can just keep draining you to the point where mm-mm. I feel like this is all said and done now. I feel like this is a cycle that's closing out. So we're going to get some clarifying information. Let's look first and foremost at what is going on with this Knight of Pentacles, because this is a very beautiful energy. I feel like this is an opportunity somebody has been waiting a long time for. And I feel like, let's see, this is what is being presented. This is what's being offered. Nine of Pentacles. Nice energy. That is a very abundant energy. That is somebody self sufficient, independent, making things happen, doing things on their own, right? Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So, this offer, I feel like there's an offer coming in, and someone is going to have to make a choice or a decision, right? And I feel like they're embarking on this or stepping onto this new path alone, going solo, doing it by themselves, detaching from some energy. The next card that showed up was the Fool card, to embark on this new beginning, to take this leap of faith, to, I feel like, head in a new direction is how I'm feeling. Let's look at what this Two of Pentacles wants, what energies come out to clarify this Two of Pentacles. So this is about somebody who I was talking about is really trying to keep things balanced, really, got their hands full, they're walking on a fine line. This is like somebody really trying to balance and not fall off this tightrope at the same time. So the first card that comes up to clarify this is the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups for the second time. Yeah, this Queen of Swords, I feel, is whoever I'm talking to. Queen of Swords energy can feel, it can look um, cold, calculated. It's definitely not like the Queen of Swords can cut things right out. She'll look right at the truth. You you come to her correct or don't come to her at all. When she's in the upright, this is somebody who will communicate openly and honestly with you, but if you decide you're going to come in and try to manipulate, play mind games with the Queen of Swords, let me best believe she's going to cut that connection right off, and she's not going to think anything about it. And even if it broke her heart or hurts her feelings or something like that, you're never going to see it or know it. But she's going to know that you're not like she's just going to cut that connection. And I keep saying she because it's showing up as a queen, but this can be just something that behind the scenes is taking place. There is no gender in tarot, so please, put yourself where it fits. So let's see what other energy wants to come out with this Queen of Swords. What other energy wants to come out with this Queen of Swords? Wow. Mm-mm. Ten of Swords. Wow. This Queen of Swords, however, whatever this toxic energy is that betrayed this Queen of Swords knows it. She's going to find out. It could have been within a group of people, definitely has something to do with money. I feel like somebody could want to come in and offer an apology about whatever this was that happened, but there is no doubt in my mind that it's being exposed. Somebody's betrayal, somebody's toxic behavior is going to be exposed. And I feel that Queen of Swords is going to cut that energy off. And I feel like there's been a little spy somehow or around the camp or somebody like collecting information, bringing it back to this toxic energy. I almost feel it gives me that vibe of, when someone's trying to feel someone out, like, what do you know without asking what you know, or you know what I'm saying? It feels like that kind of BS. There is going to be a discovery. There is going to be a truth that comes out. Like I said, I feel like there could be somebody who's been investigating something and is about to bring the truth to the situation. And I'm going to stand 10 toes down on that because the card that came out, sorry, I got to cover it up, is the Star card. That's Aquarius energy, right? First and foremost, uh, an authentic Aquarius energy is honest. They're transparent. They're clear. They're innovative. Integrity is the wave of the future for the age of Aquarius, right? So I do feel there's an energy that is not that at all. And then there's an energy that is. And I feel like the energy that is has been betrayed and this is being discovered. They're healing. It's interesting how I feel about the healing card with the star card here, because even though I don't feel like you have, or this is just something that's being exposed, so you're finding out and getting the truth of now, I feel like you've already always known this, or somehow along the way you have known this without having the physical validation. And I'm also feeling like you've already healed from whatever this is. So it's pretty much, I get that vibe of when this does get exposed, right? I get the vibe of somebody who is feeling like, yeah, I've known this all along. I just, I guess I've always waited for the day where I would get the physical validation and of who this toxic person is. Now I feel the shift in energy, and I feel that whoever this toxic energy is heartbroken because they're being left out. They're being cast aside. Like, you're not going to trust the devil in your camp, right? I mean, I would think not. So I kind of feel like somebody is aware when this gets out, when this is exposed, like they'll no longer have a connection with you. And I kind of feel like that spying person's not going to either, but we're going to get there. Let's clarify what this devil energy is. Let's clarify, why is the devil showing up out here? First card that shows up is the Ace of Wands, and I do feel that's that energy I was talking about. This is about a new beginning, and this devil wants to keep somebody stuck, trapped, bound, or unable to move forward to take action. I feel I know, like, I kind of feel like that toxic energy. There's a fear. I feel fear. I feel a fear of what consequences are, or what this initiates with that Ace of Wands there, the actions that are going to be taken. Give me one more card. All right, well, I guess two. I wanted one, but it threw out two. Yeah, I feel like somebody, this came, the two, three of wands came out in reverse. And I feel like this is what the fear is I'm feeling. Whatever that toxic energy is, and you can see the cards are laying out and connected to the little spy energy. um, there's going to be no moving forward with this situation. Someone's stuck, trapped, and bound by something. I feel something that they did that they should have never done, is how I'm feeling about all of this. Nine of swords on the bottom of the deck, eight of swords, nine of swords, 10 of swords. There is a lot. Somebody really thought at way back, or at some point in time, that doing something was the way to go. It was something that they were going to benefit from. It was, all tee hee tee ha. I don't feel they did it honestly or ethically. I feel like this is all catching up to them. Whoever the innocent bystander is in this situation is giving a gift. Like, you see the Knight of Pentacles showing up, giving an opportunity for someone to start new, to have an opportunity to embark on a new beginning. I feel somebody is taking this offer and this opportunity. I don't know why we need to look at whatever mess that toxic energy got themselves into in its little sidekick here. I mean, that's on them, right? Like, don't be out there doing that kind of stuff, and then this stuff's not going to come back on you. Simple solutions, right? Somebody doesn't have a strong spirit, or strong will to do the right thing, I guess. Let's get some energy about this. Let's see what messages and energy wants to come out about this Page of Swords. Let's look what energies want to come out about this Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. I do feel like somebody wants to offer an apology. There is somebody who wants to come in quite quickly, have a conversation, communicate with you. Could be a family member. I'm kind of feeling this is somebody who is getting left out in the cold. I'm seeing the Five of Cups. But I feel somebody wanting to come in real quick, kind of apologize, make amends. I'm sorry. Let's hang out, have fun, and just forget that I was running back and forth information that I was getting from you to, somebody who was out here trying to take you down, right? Uh, let's forget about what was hidden, what was done in the dark, I lied about. I don't feel like that's the way that's going down. Somebody has the strength. They have the strength and the courage and the confidence to, like, I'm even seeing the Hermit card here, right here. This is about discovery. This is about discovery for sure. And a snake is discovered, and I don't know why that energy feels like it wants to. I mean, I think that's a great thing to apologize and to own what they did and this, that, and the third thing. But I don't see the energy accepting this energy back along their path, because, I mean, no, I just don't feel it. I don't see it. So, anyways, and here we are. We're coming up to the Eight of Cups now. This is somebody turning their back on the past. They're leaving behind all these emotionally unfulfilling, unsatisfying, or just empty vessels, right? They're leaving that behind. They're heading towards the future, which I've seen throughout this entire reading. I see some demonic spirits that just want to intercept, stop, block, or something. Obviously, you're a benefit to whatever that toxic energy is, or they wouldn't be doing this. Or, I mean, it could be a lot of reasons, but I would feel like that's one of them for right now. Eight of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. These are both of these cards talk about moving forward to calmer waters. This is, there's going to be a lot of things that I feel someone's going to think about, like, how did this happen and how could I not know, and all kind of things like that. But I do feel, nonetheless, Someone's moving forward. That's it. Like, I don't feel they're taking their any baggage with them. I feel like they're moving forward to calmer waters, more peaceful ground. The high priestess is on the bottom of the deck with the four of wands. Like, after this, if this was about money, that money is setting somebody, giving them the opportunity to go live a different kind life. Like, it's setting them up, right? I do feel this is strongly about money. It's really giving me that. I feel somebody intuitively already knows this. I've already called that a couple times. You're seeing right here where someone's intuition is like was right on. They're accurate. And then it goes into the Four of Wands. There's about to be a celebration of something that brings security and stability into someone's realm. And it's a discovery of a theft, of something that was taken, of some, and of a person who is trying to get away with doing it. So you're walking away from that energy. Whatever's got them caught up, stuck, trapped, bound, probably imprisoned if it was illegal. That's on them. They shouldn't have been doing that. That's just how I'm feeling this energy. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. I'm just saying what the energy that I'm feeling coming through. So let's get one more card for the Eight of Cups to the Six of Swords. So both, look, that's the card. The Tower. That's what came out. Somebody's old world is crumbling. They're moving into a new world. And this other toxic energy that, like, I feel lied, stole, cheated. They did something, right? Like, it was a toxic energy. I feel they did something, and their world is crumbling as well. Like, there's this one tower. Somebody's manifesting something very big and beautiful, and somebody else's world is crumbling. The person who's manifesting is the person who is an innocent, a bystander, just an innocent in a situation where toxic energies just were running amok, doing the most, and intercepting, interfering, stealing, whatever they were doing. Like, they're getting caught up in that, and someone else is getting returned what was taken from them. They're getting, or, even sometimes you don't get that back, you get it in a different way. Like, the Most High, God, divine, universe, the universe, whatever you resonate with, like, it will reward you in a different way. But what I'm seeing here is somebody is being gifted the movement forward, the new path. Like, their old world is crumbling. It's gone. It's no longer going to exist. It's going to be done and over. They're moving into a new world. And this other energy that was running amok, I feel, this toxic energy, they're having that tower as well, but it's in a different way. Like, they're going to probably be going through some serious challenges for a while, be in a tough cycle. The first card I'm pulling at, that I didn't pull out, but it popped out, this is from the Mindful Messages. This is just an inspirational message for you. I hope it does help you. This says unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each we are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. Yeah, I feel like you're going to love somebody from a distance. That's what I feel like you're going to do, because you can't, be connected. I don't feel like I see somebody like totally losing their mind, having a breakdown and everything else because this happened. I don't feel that at all. I just feel like they're going to, be wise and intelligent enough to know, like, no, these aren't the kind of energies that are going to be ever have an opportunity to try a stunt like this again, is how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I just feel like somebody's not going to, like I said, love them they're going to love them from a distance. They're going to love themselves more. This is the next card that comes in is June. I don't know what this card says. I'm sorry. Some else you can't see it very well, and I'm having a hard time seeing it. But I can't read the top two words. I thought it said June, but I don't know. It says today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down. I'm sorry, I'm having a real hard time because the lighting's not good in here. Uh, where did it go? I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands on my on my heart space, and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I am feeling. I am so sorry. I know the lighting isn't good. You can't see it either. Believe it. I can't see it very good. It's the color of this card and then that white lettering. So this is just really about, taking that time, stepping back, like it says, put your hand on your heart, right? Like really, because I do kind of feel there's a lot of shock factor in this, like the finally knowing the when, where, how, who, all of that kind of stuff does feel a little, you know, can have some tense moments. Towers are pretty radical shifts and changes that happen out of nowhere where you didn't see it coming and all of a sudden it's there. So, do take the time to step back, to go within, to find your balance, calm your soul, your heart, your spirit, that sort of energy. Next card that shows up is expressing love. Today I noticed the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. And I sure do feel like you will. Like, I do feel like you're going to have plenty of opportunities to connect with people who are like minded on the same vibrational frequency as you, who are honest and ethical, and have values and morals, that integrity, that sort of thing. So I do feel like this is a big step up, like advancement, a movement forward in some way, shape, or form. I feel a lot of gratitude. I haven't seen that card pop out yet, but I am feeling it. Like really being grateful, expressing a lot of gratitude for the good things in your life and not feeding your beautiful energy to those lower vibrational energies that want you to be pissed off because they did something janky. They want you to be aggravated or annoyed or stressed out. It's like somebody is not going to give that energy their energy. They're not getting that. I don't see it. So the next card that shows up says breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I'm feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body in the moment. I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. Yeah, we've seen this a couple times talking about breathing, going within, right? Like, stepping back. There's no doubt that it does feel like whatever this is could really piss. And I kind of feel if somebody was mad or angry about whatever is discovered, they have every right to be. But I feel like this is the universe, spirit, God, the divine, the most high, whatever you resonate with, right? Whatever you connect with. I feel like this is like it feels like almost like a test, right? Where you pass this test by not feeding that energy that they are hoping for, because that devil wants to even though the devil has done the most and is definitely being, it looks like, being caught up on whatever they've been doing, right? It still gives them satisfaction when they can see that it triggered you, it irked you, it annoyed you. Like this, you know, that's just how it is. And so I'm kind of feeling somebody isn't going to give that energy, and then it's kind of like a boomerang effect, right? Then that toxic energy is angry and mad, and because you are a better person, and they have to honestly see that, look at that, know that, and they don't like that. So the last card I'm pulling, or I'm not pulling, but it popped out for you. Here we are with one of these yellow cards again. So good luck to all of us. Creator of happiness. It says, here we go. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. And that's what this was talking about. Like, that's what I was feeling, that energy of, like, the universe is like, don't even let this get to you, right? You see that kind of energy for what it is. Don't, this energy wants you to be low vibrational like them, that their energy. And I just don't see someone's going to feed that demon. That's what I'm saying. I hope this serves you well. I do hope this helps you in some way, shape, or form. Please leave me a comment. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message, and please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you. Have a great day.